The first Marvel movie of the year comes to theaters with Black Panther.
Remote driving system activated.
Wait! Which side of the road is it?
For God's sake, just drive.
Okay, calm down. Woo! Let's go!
Andrew, I really like this movie. I thought it had a different feel than other Marvel movies that have come. The pacing was a lot slower. It didn't feel like it was just trying to rush to get to the next action sequence. You actually got to spend time with and learn who these characters were.
And I think that's thanks to Ryan Coogler, who also directed the villain in this movie, Michael B. Jordan, in movies like Fruitvale Station and Creed, where he wants to spend time with the characters, time in this environment, this fictional country of Wakanda, where we get to learn how this place works and the technology in it that doesn't exist anywhere else, and the joy and the how the government works and stuff. So on, and it's never boring. We have all these fantastic performances in it. Mm-hmm. It's really something I think the MCU has been needing.
Oh, I agree, and especially the villain played by Michael B. Jordan. I think he's different than any other Marvel villain because he's not just bent on world domination. You know, his motivation is relatable and it deals with current day issues, honestly. And it's interesting because him and Chadwick Boseman, who plays Black Panther, both of their characters have the same goal. They're just going about them different ways.
Right. And I think that I'd go a step further and say that Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger, is one of the best comic book villains that we've had in the past decade because he's such a confident, Michael B. Jordan gives it such a confident performance.
Yes.
And that translates into him being kind of this villain that you both love and hate at the same time.
Yeah, I completely agree. You know, you ride that line of like, I kind of want to hang out with this guy, but he's also kind of a jerk, you know?
Right, exactly. And but I think that for me, one of the things, if there's any negative I have to this movie, is that the action set pieces, they're all fine, but they're fairly unmemorable. They're par for the course for a Marvel movie compared to the rest of the movie, which is so great and different.
And I guess my gripe is because the tone of it is serious, that when they do try to throw in comedy, it feels cheesy and forced. They don't do it a lot, but the few times it's like, it's good for a chuckle, but you don't want any more than that.
Right, exactly. It feels like it belongs in something like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
With all of that considered, what would you give it for a rating?
I would say 4.5, honestly.
4.5 out of 5 Joes. I'm giving it a solid 4 out of 5 Joes. Edging on 4.5. Definitely check this out in theaters. That this is one of the best MCU movies to date. To read my review, check out St. Joe Live in Friday's edition of the St. Joseph News Press, or go online to stjoelive.com. And join me next week as I review the Natalie Portman sci-fi film Annihilation. Until then, we'll be live at the movies. See you later.